Hi guys, welcome to my social studies lecture today. So a lecture is just basically talking because in class, they're not rants, they're just conversations and where I'm teaching you stuff without you actually doing something interactive. So sometimes you just got to learn by listening. So we're going to review lessons 1 and 2. There isn't going to be any slide assignments, but if you listen for my secret password, at some point randomly throughout this video, you will, and you write it down, because I know you're watching my video, not just like the first few seconds or the last few seconds. It's going to be randomly at some point throughout my video. You type it on the slide, you're going to pick out of you're either going to get a prize or a special treat, something. Haven't decided what it is yet. Depends on who does it, how many people do it, etc. Okay. So that I know that you're actually watching the video, because when I get 1 or 2 views on YouTube and I have 22 kids in my class, that's not good, folks. Not good at all. So I'm going to reward those who are actually doing what they're supposed to do and go with that. That's what we got. Okay. So social studies. I'm going to share my screen. Just kind of got like some points to point out, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm not reading a textbook because I've already read the textbooks. This is not me reading the textbook. This is just me explaining, reviewing, talking, going through stuff. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, okay. So reminding you, chapter 7 kind of goes back to, honestly, from like the beginning. We learned about the bad mamma jammas. We learned about all those different things, right? We learned that the Spanish are kind of forceful people. The French settled Canada, and the English settled what we now know as America with the 13 colonies and things like that. Remember? Okay, so like, I hope you can see my mouse. But okay, so this was like the 13 colonies chunk, right? This is Florida that didn't exist yet, but it was under Spanish control. And then like the Spanish people were like down in like Central America and Mexico and stuff, and like trying to take over stuff and tell people what to do and be super bossy. Yeah, remember they were being super bossy. Okay. And then you got the French people that are up in Canada and like in the Great Lakes region and stuff. And then they end up settling down. The French are going to be settled down towards Louisiana. But again, Louisiana shaped like a boot, but not back then. Louisiana was like a huge, massive chunk, which we're going to talk about in a second. That is like lesson 2, not the point. Anyways, so the Spanish are the people we're talking about. The Spanish people are from Spain. Spain, remember? Okay. They're the people that did the whole Florida thing and everything else like that, okay? So you know how much I love maps, and I think that's so important to understand where you're talking about, because if you don't understand where you're talking about, you're not going to understand what you're talking about. That's important. Okay, just some points. Again, not writing anything down, just important stuff to remember. Okay, so the New World, remember, these people were highly creative with naming things, and they were highly like, oh, let's do things differently. They were very much creatures of habit, but they named everything new something because that's super highly creative, right? Okay. So the New World means not Europe, basically. Okay. That's just the best way to remember it. And Asia and stuff like that. But that's not the point. With England and France and Spain, it's all right in the Europe area. Okay. Remember? So basically, the Americas were like super popular because they're like, hey, I want money. Let's find this stuff. It's all resources that I can't get in those spaces that I'm from. Let's do it. It's basically the situation. Remember, there was the English colonies, the French settlements, which was New France up in like England. Not England, what am I saying? Canada. Spanish settlements was New Spain. So like the whole like Southwest region and like Mexico kind of area-ish. So remember, the Native Americans were the original settlers, because get the words native from America. The people who were here before America, like before the people from Europe came. Okay. Don't you think they'd been like super upset and been like, hey, why are you taking over my stuff? You can't just come in here. Like, do any of you have siblings, like little siblings, and you have something that's like your favorite stuff, and you're like, don't touch this. It's mine. It's always been mine. It's always gonna be mine. Don't touch it. And then when you're at school, when you're not virtual, a little sibling may come into your room and just take it. And you come back, you're like, hey, where's such and such a thing? Like, why'd you take this? Well, because I wanted it. Well, you can't do that. Well, I just did. Like, that's exactly what happened with the Spanish people and everybody that came from European or anything from Europe. They were European people. They were all like, hey, I'm just going to take whatever I want. And then they did. Not saying it was right, but I'm just saying that's what happened. So the Native Americans kind of got mad because of the fact they're like, why? Like, don't take my stuff. Just leave it alone. Leave me alone. So they kept getting moved. It kept getting moved. It kept getting moved. As a Native American person, I feel like I would be really annoyed and highly irritated about the situation, which then led to the whole Pueblo revolt thing. Remember, Pueblo, fun words. Anyways, moving on. So the whole Pueblo revolt thing. So it was like a fight against the Spanish in New Mexico. Again, highly creative words. Because the Spanish people were like enslaving the Pueblo people, the Native Americans. And then the Spanish settlers were taking over the Pueblo lands and villages. And then the Spanish leaders were trying to face the Pueblo to give up or force them to give up their stuff and say, oh, not only are we going to take your stuff, we're going to try and make you think like we do. And we don't think that what you personally think is acceptable. So we're just going to try and change your mind and change everything about you, who you are as a person, just because we can. Right? Like, they were like, no, leave us alone. Go. Bye, Felicia. Go. See ya. So they did the Pueblo revolt, which worked for a while. I can't remember. It wasn't like 15 years or something like that. It was like a short amount of time in the grand scheme of things. And it's only worked for a little bit. Just a little bit. So then New Spain continued to expand into places like California, remember, and stuff. And they wanted to keep control of the Southwest. So remember, when we talk about the Southwest United States, we mean like this whole chunk, like Texas and New Mexico and Arizona, like that whole like Southwest portion of the United States. Shocking concept. Okay. Pause for a moment. Now we're going to talk about lesson 2. Okay. Lesson 2 says the French were exploring Mississippi. So remember, we talked about this in my second video about how Louisiana wasn't shaped like a boot. Then it was not. Then it was just trying to like, basically, it was this big, huge chunk. All this green stuff that's in the green chunk that's on here, that's like the New France situation. Okay. And them trying to take over Louisiana, which Michigan is included in this and all the Great Lakes and stuff. So that's why we have a lot of French like influences and stuff. And then they went all the way down there looking for the Northwest Passage. Basically, they never find it because it doesn't exist. But they were looking for other stuff too, remember? Anyways, and so yeah, they were so basically they were looking through like Michigan, and this blue one, remember, was LaSalle's route to talk to them. But America wasn't a country yet, remember? This was still like 26 years before America was even a thing. So don't get yourself confused, because the colonies were still a thing, but it wasn't like they weren't like states because it was a country. It wasn't a country yet. Anyways, that's a pretty big space. It covers lots and lots of states. And they just kept exploring, which the Mississippi River does cover a lot of things. Like if you look at like all the little like branches out of it, the tributaries, there's a lot of space it covered, but it still never connected the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. It just never did. Which makes me think that it is time for our secret password. Okay. The secret password is rubbish. Rubbish is the secret password. Rubbish. Remember, don't tell your friends because that's cheating. Rubbish is the secret password. Okay, moving on. Okay, so yeah, basically, okay, so remember, private place, French settlements, or what's now Canada. So the French and the Native Americans became BFFs because they liked each other, because the French people were not as bossy as the Spanish people were. And they liked that. So if you think back to third grade in Michigan history, you will remember the stuff that says, like, remember the French and the French fur traders and the Native Americans that like traded stuff, and it was like this big huge thing, and they were like, all, oh my gosh, thank you so much, like that was super great, I didn't have that stuff, can we trade? They're like, yeah, let's do it. In a nutshell, that's basically what happened. I'm just saying that's basically how it went down. And so the Native Americans liked the French because they respected them, basically, and they didn't try to take too much of their land. But so when someone's not trying to take your stuff, you're more likely to be nice to them and teach them stuff to try and make them survive. So that's kind of how the French and the Native Americans like relationship was. So, okay, so they traded goods at trading posts though, because that was a big thing. And the French taught the Native Americans important things like how to build canoes, from birch bark, how to make snowshoes, and like, well, I feel like the Native Americans taught the French this. Yeah. The Native Americans taught the French about this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that one. Let me fix this. French important things, because then they need to be able to survive. So they taught them how to build canoes from birch bark. They told them how to make snowshoes for walking in the deep snow. They told the French about the Mississippi River. Can you spell Mississippi fast? MISSISSIPPI. Hopefully you just thought that was funny. Anywho, then the French explored the Mississippi River, wanting to control it to build new trading posts, because remember, cars weren't a thing then. So the rivers were the fastest way to travel somewhere. So if you were and this is back at the beginning of time, like that's why the Egyptians were super successful, is because of the fact that they had the opportunity to be close to the river Nile. And so that's when they were like so fertile, and they made lots of good things happen because they were really close to the river. Anyways, so then the French explored it. Then they claimed a territory called Louisiana, and that became part of New France, which was, the big, huge chunk. Yep. That's basically how that went down. Remember, Father Marquette, he was the one that created like St. Ignace and stuff, like right up top there. They went through like Mackinac Island and stuff. It's kind of like, remember, they hit the fort there and stuff. I don't know what actually year they're for. I can't remember what year the fort was built. But it's like in that same region, is my point of my story. Okie dokie. So that's my end of my sharing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But again, there's no like stuff you have to write down. But again, some of you have not finished all of your work, so get your work done. Finish those things up. Watch this video. Write down my secret password. I'll decide what you're gonna get. But you gotta play my game, find my secret password. Okay?